December 11th, 2020. I'm going to play a kind of review of new songs. I already have a new Moon album out, released. Might hand out copies of it or try to sell copies on the 13th of the new moon. That'll be my 7th straight new moon album. And this is going to be a set in G, I suppose. Red, one. X, Y, X, 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 Y, X, Y, X, X. Paperweights. What else could I use? Which weighs more? Bottle? Evan Williams whiskey. Got some MS Mud, some Mississippi Mud with me. My experience in Mississippi is I went to Lundy Gras in 2004. I went to Lundy Gras in New Orleans in 2004 and went to see Galactic at Tipitina's and slept a little later out in the park in the morning in Mississippi. This is music. I see all my things in the camera. This microphone cord's not that long. What is this song? Songs like Going to Drum or something. A lot of these were recorded with just a shaker. That actually sounds better to me right now. Glug a slug for my jug. I'm going to success with music. I'm going to success this all day. Going to use the water as my metronome. Going to play and play. I am going to grow fruit to make music for the girls. I am going to be an organic gardener. I am going to live in an organic gardening world. I am going to drum on my belt and make sounds. I am going to eat leaves of fruitless trees. I am going to lay in all the flowers. I am going to watch the flowers and bees. I am going to start a business, planting flower seeds outside schools. Sometimes the flowers will be yellow. The children will know the golden rules. I am going to do exercise like a weed growing where not many plants grow. I am going to turn oxygen into carbon dioxide. I am going to describe a rose. The earth is alive. I am going to look at fruit at the store. I'm going to lay with a tree branch. I'm going to eat a salad of mixed greens. Mixed greens I just harvested. I would like to make egg-free ranch. I'm going to look at fruit at the store. I'm going to lay with a tree branch. I'm going to eat a salad of mixed greens I just harvested. I would like to make egg-free ranch. I saw a video of a powwow. Video of a powwow. Video of a powwow. I am making a green salad. I saw a video of a powwow. Some natives danced on a dusty turf. There was a little girl collecting candy to make proof. Someday she might wear a leather skirt. I saw a place animals had been. I saw dancing native men and women. I saw creatures with feathers. I saw creatures wearing leather. People drink cow milk. The cows are milked by machines. People wear cotton clothes. I see the sun pulsate. Where does the corn's energy go? People wear rubber where there are no rubber wasps. People drink green tea mixed with lemonade. There are golf fields with green tea with lemonade. $1 is the cost. There are golf fields with grass and prairies with bulls. There are plants used as is from the ground, and there are manufactured tools. I saw some Chinese people digging through buckets of fish. They had the green tea. They had the half pigs. There were soybeans in blocks, and there was Marilyn Monroe. There was Bruce Lee. There was Joe DiMaggio. I went to the post office to mail out a hat. It was where I had heard the music at. I thought of a garden outside, and I spit on a brown leaf. I thought of the carriaging and all of the layers of the sediment beneath. I went to the post office. I saw some Chinese people digging through buckets of fish. They had the green tea. They had half pigs. There were soybeans in blocks, and there was Marilyn Monroe. There was Bruce Lee. There was Joe DiMaggio. I went to the post office to mail out a Make Farms Native Again hat. It was where I had heard the music at. I thought of a garden outside, and I spit on a brown leaf. I thought of the carriaging and all the layers of the sediment beneath. Jesse Owens, the Olympics, Hitler, and Stan Getz. Adolf Hitler and Stan Getz. Stan Getz played the sax. Hitler reacted to the stimuli of Jesse Owens. There are wheat crops in every area. The sourdough bread keeps growing. You can put a potato in some liquid and yeast will grow. I am me. I am ego and ego. I am the water in the river flowing south. Some lands have peppers so hot they will burn your mouth. The Olympics in Mexico, the Olympics in Berlin. This is an average era. This average era has been shaped by all the camera women. The women film videos to please the men. Men and women make the perfect friends. The hurdles are in the way. You jump over them. When you clear a hurdle, you get ready to jump over the hurdle again. Over a hurdle again. People race on Terrigen like equestrians. The women film the track and field events for their friends. The women's pussies get wet when they are acting smart. The baked beans with no pork cause everyone to shit and fart. The pickles are cucumbered, the bread is yellow. Hey, 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 Stan Getz is an interesting fellow. The women's pussies get wet when they are acting smart. The baked beans with no pork cause everyone to shit and fart. The pickles are cucumbered, the bread is yellow. Hey, 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 Stan Getz is an interesting fellow. Hey, 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 Stan Getz is an interesting fellow. Hey, 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 Stan Getz is an interesting fellow. Personal space. Antennas to the vibrations. People try to get attention, but do not realize how much bread they are taking. The seeded plants emerge from their shells, and sprout from the ground. The food keeps digesting. The birds make sounds. Closed captions say different things than what the subject says. People can layer toppings on a bagel, but the bread is still bread. Your breath stinks. Your breath stinks like garlic. A rose is red. There are all kinds of dogs walking around without other dogs' bread. Head. Closed captions say different things than what the subject says. People can layer toppings on a bagel, but the bread is still bread. Your breath stinks like garlic. A red rose is red. There are all kinds of dogs walking around without other dogs' heads. The gated entrances, the tunnels. The grass grows and could seed. The deciduous and evergreen trees grow from the same land. Sometimes I like to eat rice with butter and sugar and think of every grain of sand. The robin does land on the tree. The leaves fall off naturally. They dry out through their stones and turn brown. There are lots of brown leaves on the ground. Land of the gold sun and limes and jalapenos. The wind blows and the brown leaves go where they go. If your basket does not have a goal, it is hard to make a free throw. You can think of a tea-meter. You can think of the rain and snow. The seasons change and the vegetation does grow. You could feel like being vegetarian someday, for all you know. The bones and organs are like tissues, high and low. The fruit and vegetables grow in the field, in their spaced out rows. Land of the gold sun, and limes and jalapenos. The wind blows, and the brown leaves go where they go. If your basket does not have a goal, it is hard to make a free throw. You can think of a tea-meter. You can think of the rain and the snow. The seasons change, and the vegetation does grow. You could feel like being a vegetarian someday, for all you know. The bones and organs are like tissues, high and low. The fruit and vegetables still grow in the field, in their spaced out rows. The bones and organs are like tissues, high and low. The fruit and vegetables still grow in their fields, in their spaced out rows. The spaced out rows provide personal space. Every person is going to want to sing Amazing Grace. Things have been like this in average era. People would like to pay money for their own gravesite, like Abraham and Sarah. Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Joshua, David, Solomon. You did not name their fruit, and you did not name the fruit in your homeland. What you get is what is in your hand. My songs are my Bible. I am like God. I am like Satan. I am like the music, and you are like a raisin. A raisin with seeds to chew on and feel. A Santana SE is kind of a strange plea. A gold Eldorado Santana SE is kind of a strange plea. Leaves on the ground make a crunchy granola sound. Me alone, anywhere is like a Roman in Rome. Wherever I go and lay down, the earth is my home. Better honey. Give the bees more money. Put in some THC. Sip on some green tea. Bed the earth when you make intervals of steps and drive. Somebody must have been crazy to take honey from a beehive. Drink raw milk. Do not pasteurize. Add in some CBD and THC and get a milk and honey high. Is it getting high or feeling nature normal? Who started the fire? Who dances at a winter formal? Be like water, recycle the water bottle. I smell like a cornerstone. The calabash gourds move from side to side. The ground and the table is on it. The ground is and the table it is on hobble. Chase the dragon. Bet you will never fail. Sometimes there are 90-degree angles. Sometimes they're around walls. The firecrackers pop. The magnesium sparkles. Sometimes there is more to a product of earth than just water in a bottle. Shit and piss outside. Be a catalyst to a healthy earth. You know the pussy from the asshole. Do you know what a plant is worth? Leave the grape seeded. Plant lots of vines. Most sugar from a plant I've tasted are berries from a grapevine. Treat the natives well. Tell other people how they got here. People get older and babies are born year after year. Clear the frost off the window. See outside. There are all kinds of average mornings. There are all kinds of average meanings in the stuff other people write. Let the earth be healthy. Let the people use their senses kindly. Have a good night. The moon is always changing. The moon and sunlight. Let the earth be healthy. Let the dog shit outside. The earth is always changing. The sun and moonlight. Let the earth be healthy. Let the dog shit outside. The earth is always changing. The sun and moonlight. I'm standing in the wilderness. I'm wearing rubber shoes. I can take shelter in the storm. Mother Nature's rhythm is something to do. I'm walking through the gravel. I'm near bushes of ticks. There are animals all around me. I go near a tree and shit. I'm laying on a stone bed. Sometimes I don't have a blanket. I clutch a piece of fruit for company. The earth can help me, and I thank it. There's not much food to eat. Sometimes I rely on other people's care. I think the food is safe to eat. If a dog needed some, I would share. I do not know a woman. I would like to plant my seeds. Business nowadays is weird to me. I still believe in the rabbits, dogs, and cats. The bears are hibernating. The beavers have built their nests. I am just a mammal. Mammals have a heartbeat in their chest. I'm standing in the wilderness. I'm wearing rubber shoes. I can take shelter in the storm. Mother Nature's rhythms tell me what to do. I'm walking through the gravel. I'm near some bushes with some ticks. There are animals all around me. I go near a tree and shit. I'm laying on a stone bed. I sometimes do not have a blanket. I clutch a piece of fruit for company. The earth helps me, and I thank it. Jesus is just a Joan. The pizza delivery driver drives home. There's some breadsticks with some marinara and some cheese. The cold winds blow from the east. The calabash gourd dries out. The seeds rattle and shake. The cows are led to slaughter. People eat shakes with malt milkshakes. Bob is just a fish. The tuna is fed with a cat. The cat could just as well be vegetarian. Not many cats can catch mice and rats. The calabash gourd dries out. The stoma let out the rain. There are blue eyes and hazel eyes. Their brains are the same. The brown is the bath to the water. The sunlight beats like a heart. The smoke from a wildflower blackens the sky. The Cyclops started out with just one eye. The bend inside the stream is full of layers of yin and yang. The book is covered in lint. The table is made of wood. The female camera lady gives the man a tent. The vine dried out, and more seeds can be planted in the ground. The calabash gourd's dried out. The calabash gourd is round. One seed in the dirt can grow lots of fruit. One seed in the ground can grow lots of food. Beware of the false, making things smaller if you make your own words. The vine dries out, and more seeds can be planted in the ground. The calabash gourds are dried out. The calabash gourds are round. When seed in the dirt can grow lots of fruit, beware of the Latins making things smaller if you make your own words. Beware of the Latins making things smaller if things get big when you make your own words.